How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. So, why am I somebody who has a Zoro-centric channel talking about why Sanji should fight King? What? Oh my god. So, hang on. Okay, so apparently he refuses to face the camera if I'm going to talk about that, quote, curly eyebrowed wannabe chef, end quote. So yeah, he's going to be turned around for the rest of the video. All right, anyway, moving on. He'll get over it. Don't worry. Get him a little booze and he's fine. So, why should Sanji fight King? It's pretty much been established through the whole series that Zoro fights the number one almost every time and Sanji fights the number two almost every time. However, I might be wrong about this, but if I remember correctly, the Fishman karate guy that Sanji fought in Arlong Park was Arlong's number one, I believe. But I might be wrong about that. You have to fact check me. Anyway, there is also a callback to that too, because Zoro was hurt in Arlong Park. Zoro is hurt in Wano. Yes, right now he is not hurt, but if that medicine does not make it through the entire fight, well, Zoro's going to be hurt. So maybe something happens there. I don't know. It's a possibility, even though I feel like if that medicine wears off, it's going to be like instant Zoro can't fight anymore. Maybe it like wears off over time and it gets to a point where he can't handle King anymore. I have no idea. But moving past that, because that's not really the only thing there, the big thing I kind of think for Sanji fighting King is I feel like the matchup kind of just works a little bit better. Yes, we have the connections between Queen and Judge, Sanji's whole lineage, all of that stuff. But when you look at it, King can fly. Sanji can fly. Zoro cannot. What stops King from flying up in the air, launching fire at Zoro? Yes, Zoro can cut fire, but I mean, enough fire, you might miss one cut. You never know. Anyway, what's Zoro gonna do? Just launch pound the hose up there? Like 1080 caliber all day, just launching him up there, trying to hit King as he flies around. I don't really feel like Zoro has a whole lot in his arsenal to really help him handle somebody who can fly around up in the air as well as King can. Yeah, you could have somebody launch him like he did against Pika, but Pika was a giant target that couldn't really move that fast. King is just going to fly 5 feet to the right, and Zoro's going to miss him and just fly straight into the wall. That's not really going to work. Sanji can fly up there and fight King in the air if he wants to take it to that domain. Sanji has fire powers himself, so that can help to counteract King's fire, and he also has the raid suit, which is also resistant to fire. Not laser beams, but fire. So yeah, Sanji kind of fits the perfect matchup against King. Whatever King can do, Sanji can do as well. And on top of this, when you look at the other side and you look at Zoro versus Queen, that seems like an incredibly easy matchup for Zoro. If I had to take a very quick guess on which one is faster between Queen and Zoro, my money's kind of on Zoro literally all day. Now, Queen uses a lot of laser beams, so ranged weapons. His advantage comes at a little bit of a range. Zoro, being faster and using swords, can close that range and is better suited to close quarters combat than Queen in the first place. So yeah, Queen has that big tough hide and that huge bulky body, but Zoro can cut through that no problem. Let's be honest, Zoro scarred Kaido. He can cut through Queen's big dinosaur hide. So when I look at these matchups from how they fight and what's in their arsenal, it just makes 100% more sense to me that Sanji would fight King. And on top of this, yeah, this is kind of Zoro's arc. He gets Wano because he's like a samurai, and we're starting to learn a lot more about his backstory, or at least his lineage, or some stuff, yeah. We've been getting a lot from him already. He doesn't necessarily need a win over King. Yeah, it'd be great, but a win over Queen is also pretty good after you've already been up at the rooftop, done all the stuff that Zoro's done, and yeah, I mean, he's already pretty high up there. If you give King to Sanji, it's still Zoro's arc over Sanji's arc. And Sanji is kind of not sitting in great standards for this arc so far. It's getting better. It's getting better. Sanji's getting more moments. He's getting more good stuff. But I still have this feeling he could use a little more because I still like Sanji at the end of the day. And another thing with Zoro already being able to cut fire, who's to say that giving him Queen doesn't give him another challenge on another thing to cut? Yes, maybe by the end of this fight, if it did go this way, maybe Zoro turns around like, I can cut fire already. I haven't tried cutting a laser beam yet. This is going to be fun. I'm just saying, Zoro keeps wanting to find new things to cut. He couldn't cut, steel for the longest time, and then he was able to cut it against Daz Bones. Now he randomly came out in Wano, able to cut fire. Let's cut laser beams next. Why not? We're going to have to fight admirals. We got the Pika Pika no Mi with one of the admirals. It's going to be really useful later on, maybe. You never know. I'm just saying. It could be perfect. So I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be Zoro versus King, Sanji versus Queen. There's a lot of good things that could come out of switching up this dynamic for once. And, who doesn't want to see Oda flip the tables on everybody? I love it. I absolutely love it when Oda just flips the tables on the entire One Piece community. It's an absolutely glorious sight to see, and I can't get enough of it. So yeah, even if my guy, Zoro, he's still facing the other way, even if he has to take, I guess, a technical downgrade from King to Queen, I still think I'd be okay with it. I don't think a whole lot of... I was about to say I don't think a whole lot of Zoro fans would be super mad about that, but then I realized I was talking about Zoro fans. Yeah, never mind. Most of them probably be pretty mad. But hey, I think there's good that could come of it. I want to see him cut a laser beam. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below on this whole matchup thing. Whether you think there's some good stuff that can come out of Zoro and Sanji flipping opponents. Maybe you guys want to see them both kind of flip-flop back and forth. Sanji gets a moment where he can fly up and kick King, so Zoro takes Queen for a second, but then King drops back down to the ground, so when he hits the ground, Zoro zips over and hits him with an onigiri real quick before he can get up. And at this moment, Sanji drops back down on top of Queen's head because he's still focused on Zoro, trying to stop him from onigiriing King. Bunch of stuff. You can do all kinds of things with it. So, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you did, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.